Do you find yourself reaching for food when you're not hungry? We've all been there, haven't we? That moment when you're not physically hungry but you can't help but reach for that bag of chips or that tub of ice cream. This is what we call emotional eating. It's a common coping mechanism that many of us resort to when we're feeling stressed, lonely, or even bored. It's not about satisfying hunger, but rather, it's about filling an emotional void. The problem? It can lead to unhealthy eating habits, weight gain, and in some cases, serious health issues. But don't worry, you're not alone in this struggle. Millions of people around the world face the same challenge every day. And that's why we're here today. We want to help you understand emotional eating and how you can overcome it. What if there was a way to break this cycle and develop a healthier relationship with food? Well, guess what? There is. So what exactly is emotional eating? Now that's a question many of us have pondered. Emotional eating or stress eating is when we use food to make ourselves feel better, to cope with stress, or to fill an emotional need. It's about using food as a way to suppress or soothe negative emotions like stress, anger, fear, boredom, sadness, and loneliness. The thing about emotional eating is that it's not about physical hunger, it's about a different kind of hunger, one that's rooted in our emotions rather than our bodies. Physical hunger, on the other hand, is a biological urge telling us our bodies need nutrients. It's gradual, can be postponed, and stops when we're full. It's satisfied with any number of food options, not just the ones that are high in sugar or fat. Emotional hunger, however, is quite different. It feels urgent. Its cravings are for specific comfort foods, and eating may not lead to a feeling of fullness. When you're eating to fill an emotional need, you're more likely to keep eating even after you're full. And unlike physical hunger, emotional hunger isn't satisfied once your stomach is full. You want more and more. And eating becomes a way to momentarily silence or switch off the emotions you're feeling. Let's talk about the common triggers for emotional eating. Stress tops the list. When stress is chronic, as it so often is in our chaotic, fast-paced world, it leads to high levels of the stress hormone cortisol. And guess what? Cortisol triggers cravings for salty, sweet, and fried foods, the kinds of food we consider comfort food. Other triggers can be boredom, feelings of emptiness, social influences, or even childhood habits that we carry into adulthood. Recognizing the difference between emotional and physical hunger is the first step towards overcoming emotional eating. It's about understanding yourself, your triggers, and your relationship with food. And remember, it's okay to seek help. You're not alone in this journey. Now let's dive into some strategies to help you overcome emotional eating. First and foremost, let's talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations, and accepting them without judgment. This practice can be a powerful tool in managing emotional eating. When you feel the urge to eat due to emotions, take a moment to pause and tune into your body. Ask yourself, am I truly hungry, or is this craving coming from an emotional place? By recognizing and acknowledging these feelings, you can begin to separate physical hunger from emotional hunger. Next, let's explore stress management. Stress is a common trigger for emotional eating. Finding effective ways to manage stress can help curb these urges. This could be anything from taking a walk, practicing yoga, or even just taking a few deep breaths. The key is to find activities that help you relax and that you enjoy doing. This way, when you're feeling stressed, you have a go-to activity that can help you cope, rather than reaching for the nearest comfort food. Lastly, creating a healthy eating environment can also play a significant role in overcoming emotional eating. This can be as simple as keeping nutritious foods readily available and limiting the amount of processed foods in your home. When you're emotionally charged, you're more likely to reach for what's convenient. By making healthy foods the easy choice, you're setting yourself up for success. And here's an important thing to remember. There's no such thing as a perfect diet. It's about making better choices more often. It's about progress, not perfection. And every small step you take towards a healthier lifestyle is a victory. So practice mindfulness, manage your stress effectively, and create a healthy eating environment. These strategies can help you navigate the path towards overcoming emotional eating. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Creating a healthy eating environment is a crucial part of overcoming emotional eating. Now, when we say healthy eating environment, it's not about turning your kitchen into a sterile, joyless space. Far from it. It's about making your environment conducive to healthier choices. One of the ways to do this is through meal planning. Planning your meals ahead of time reduces the chances of resorting to unhealthy, quick fix options when you're hungry or stressed. Think about what you'd like to eat in the coming week. Try to incorporate a variety of foods to ensure you're getting a range of nutrients. Once you've mapped out your meals, create a shopping list. This not only helps you stay organized, but it can also keep you focused while grocery shopping. Which brings us to mindful grocery shopping. This means being present and intentional with your choices. Avoid shopping on an empty stomach to reduce impulse purchases. Stick to your list and try to shop the perimeter of the store, where you'll generally find the freshest whole foods. Be wary of marketing tactics that may lead you to less healthy options. And speaking of options, let's talk about making healthy swaps. This isn't about denying yourself the foods you love, but rather finding healthier alternatives that still satisfy your cravings. Love pasta? Try whole grain or vegetable-based pasta. Can't resist a sweet treat? Dark chocolate or fruit can be a great substitute. Small changes can make a big difference over time. Remember, a healthy eating environment isn't built overnight. It takes time, patience, and a bit of creativity. But the rewards are well worth it. You'll not only be supporting your physical health but also giving yourself the tools to manage emotional eating more effectively. So, let's start today. Clear out the clutter, plan your meals, shop mindfully, and explore healthier alternatives. You've got this. A healthy environment sets the stage for healthy habits. Sometimes it's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's more than okay, it's essential. In the journey of overcoming emotional eating and developing healthier relationships with food, it's important to understand that you don't have to go through it alone. When you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut, that's where professional help comes in. Therapists, dietitians, and support groups are available, and they are equipped with the necessary tools and knowledge to help you navigate through this process. Therapists, for instance, can provide a safe space to explore the underlying emotions that lead to emotional eating. They can help you understand the triggers and develop coping strategies that can be more beneficial and less harmful than reaching for that bag of chips or that tub of ice cream. Dietitians, on the other hand, can help you understand the nutritional aspect of food. They can help you create a balanced meal plan that not only caters to your nutritional needs, but also considers your preferences, lifestyle, and relationship with food. They can guide you towards making healthier food choices without feeling deprived or restricted. Support groups can be a great source of comfort and motivation. They're a community of individuals who are going through the same journey as you are. Sharing your experiences, struggles, and victories with others who understand can be very empowering. It can help you realize that you're not alone and that it's okay to stumble and fall as long as you get back up again. In conclusion, seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards empowerment. It shows that you're taking charge of your well-being. It shows that you're ready to make changes and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to develop a healthier relationship with food. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You're not alone in this journey. Overcoming emotional eating isn't an overnight process. It requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to change. Today, we've explored the roots of emotional eating, and we've discussed strategies to combat it. We've emphasized the importance of creating a healthy eating environment, and we've highlighted the crucial role of professional help when necessary. Remember, understanding your emotional eating is the first step. Applying strategies such as mindfulness, stress management, and creating a supportive food environment are your tools for change. And never underestimate the power of professional help. But most importantly, be patient with yourself. Change takes time. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. And every small step you take towards overcoming emotional eating is a victory in itself. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more. And remember, the content of this video is for informational purposes only, and is not intended to be used as a substitute for professional medical diagnosis, advice, or treatment.